Father says, today we are gathered here for the marriage of this couple. A woman enters and says, stop, you cannot get married. The man says, you left me. Whose child is this now? The mother says, I'll talk to her. She takes the woman outside. The mother says, I told you not to come back. Now my son does not love you anymore. Ask for as much money as you want and leave our lives. She throws some money towards the woman. The man says, you've only come here for money. The woman says, no, I came to tell you that this child is yours. The man says, I don't believe you. You are selfish. Get out of here. The man and his mother walk away. The mother says, forgive us, Father. We've resolved the issue. Father says, then let's continue the ceremony. Father asks, do you accept this maiden as your wife and promise to be faithful to her? The man says, yes, I accept. Father asks, do you accept this man as your husband? The bride says, yes, Father, I accept. Father says, I now declare you husband and wife. The bride and groom kiss. A few years later, a bank agent posts an eviction notice. The mother says, I didn't take any loan. The agent says, your husband had a loan that wasn't paid. The man asks, what's the solution now? The agent says, this land has already been sold. A woman enters and says, I am the new owner. Show me the land. The agent says, come, I'll show you. They leave. A few days later, the man says, you bought this land with my mother's money. The woman says, I don't owe you any explanation. The girl says, Mama, I want to show you something. She shakes hands with the man. I used to own this land. The woman asks, what did you want to show me? She takes the girl away. The next day, the man says, she looks exactly like me. The mother and wife come. The man says, please meet the girl. The mother says, I won't even look at her. The woman says, you can stay here one more week. The mother says, we don't need your pity. The man says, we accept. The girl says, Mama, shall we go eat? The woman says, let's go, daughter. The next day, the wife asks, do you want to resolve the land issue? The mother asks, why are you interested? The wife says, I have a plan. If the girl disappears and you call the woman to choose between her daughter and the land documents. The mother says, not a bad plan. Next day, according to plan, the mother says, come, I'll buy you ice cream. The girl goes. The woman says, I can't find her. The man asks, where is she? The phone rings. The mother says, bring the land documents to the old house. The woman says, your mother is ruining my life again. She leaves. The man follows. At abandoned building, the woman says, give me my daughter. The mother says, first land papers. The man says, here, now give us our daughter. Police arrive and arrest the mother. The mother says, your wife told me to do this. The man says, you will be punished. They return with the girl. The wife says, I was really worried. The man says, you planned this. I want a divorce. The wife says, I want half the property. The woman says, now everything belongs to me. The wife says, call me when divorce papers are ready. She leaves. The man says, I always believed my mother. Please forgive me. The woman says, I forgive you. Your mother separated us. The man says, now we will be a good family. They walk inside together.